Hi Michael. I'm Pauline from Post-Tax Reform Equity Partners. It's great to finally meet you in person. How are you and your colleagues at Housing for People of Percentages of Area Median Income?
Hi Pauline. Great to meet you as well. You have a very nice office.
Thanks. I trust you had a good holiday season?
Well, it was probably the worst 2 months of my life. I spent nearly every waking hour trying to figure out how to draw $125 million of tax-exempt bonds on 4 projects in 3 weeks, while at the same time attending a class in exciting career alternatives for affordable housing developers.
Ah, yes, I almost forgot the threat of private activity bond repeal. It was kind of a difficult time.
Hella difficult.
Well, now that tax reform is resolved, there are some great new options for structuring the deal, the one you asked us to look at.
What do you mean? I have been hearing that tax reform is going to create massive headaches for deal structuring, especially 4% projects. I'm still just trying to recover from last December, so I still don't really understand the issues.
All is still good. Trust me. Maybe I can help explain.
I keep hearing about 30-year ADS. What is that all about?
So, where we used to use 40-year depreciation for building costs, we now use 30 years. There are some advantages to that.
But, I'm told that means on some projects, we're going to have large negative capital accounts. We were trying to reduce losses and slow depreciation. I think the 30-year thing means we now have to pay your exit taxes. And I think we have negative capital accounts too soon, meaning we might not be able to deliver all the tax credits. And, guess who is guaranteeing your credits?
Have no fear, Michael. You've heard of minimum gain, yes?
I have, Pauline, but it's all totally confusing, and it just makes me nervous.
We have a solution to 30-year depreciation. Just disaffiliate and gin up minimum gain. Problem solved.
What do you mean? Disaffiliate?
We can solve all of your problems with minimum gain. We just need to create lots of minimum gain, and early, and it needs to be partnership minimum gain. That's the good minimum gain, not the bad kind, which is partner minimum gain. The bad kind just makes matters worse, so we just need to create more debt. Lots and lots of soft debt with high interest rates. That generates minimum gain, which is the outstanding debt less the adjusted basis. We need that when the capital accounts go negative. But since it has to be good debt and there's related party debt in the deal which isn't good debt, you have to disaffiliate or derelate, whichever term you prefer. I don't care which term you use. In any event, you need to disaffiliate and bring in a 21% unrelated partner to make it partnership non-recourse debt to create good minimum gain. I'm sure you can find someone, probably on Craigslist. So, we gin up min gain and reallocate losses to the GP, that's you. And then the LP capital accounts can go negative, since there's partnership minimum gain, and then both the credits and losses can keep flowing to the LP. And that also preserves our yield. It is dirty yield, but it's yield nonetheless, so we can pay you 95 cents. And now we don't need 168H. So, do we have a deal?
I'm sorry, my reflux was acting up and I'm not sure I got all that.
Sure, no worries. We can solve all of your problems with minimum gain. We just need to create minimum gain, and it needs to be partnership minimum gain. That's the good kind of.
Please. I am, literally, begging for you to shoot me now. Right here. Aren't there other ways we can solve this?
There are. But our attorneys won't approve it.
3 other investors who are looking at our project are willing to do special allocations of expenses to the GP. That solves the problem.
Maybe we can improve our pricing. Have you heard about 100% bonus depreciation?
Wouldn't we have to give up our 90% share on the back end?
You won't need that.
We won't need that?
No, you have a right of first refusal.
That's great. But what about all the taxes that your structure will lead to? We have to pay your exit taxes.
I think you worry a lot. Do we have a deal? Also, we're happy to buy state certificated credits for 95 cents.
We don't have state credits.
I'm just saying, if you did. So, do we have a deal?
I am glad that I am still attending the class in exciting career alternatives for affordable housing developers. Today's session is on careers in identifying hazardous materials, by taste. Which is sounding quite appealing right now.
I see. Apologies, but I do have to run to another meeting to settle a dispute between two of our disaffiliate general partners. The protesters are probably paid protesters, but I don't know who gave out the executive director's home address.
Good luck with that, Pauline. Always a pleasure.